Hello, folks. My name is Leo, and welcome to my nerd tour. Today, I will talk about a movie called Superman. It's a new movie from the DCU, okay, and written and directed by James Gunn, okay. And I will give a synopsis here and give you my opinion. This is a review of this movie, okay. But before I do that, first time here in this channel and you like this kind of content about movies, series, anime, pop culture in general, sorry, leave a like here and subscribe, okay? It's really important you also subscribe and you like here, okay? After the like here, YouTube will recommend to other people to watch my videos here and put their likes here and also subscribe and share this with your friends and ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to have 500 subscribers. Okay, it's not I'm not asking too much. Just subscribe here. That's enough. Okay, so give it the support. This channel this is your help. Okay, so let's talk about Superman. Superman is about everybody knows about the story of Superman. Okay, so for example, not for example, why I'm saying so. For example, right? So what is the story about Superman? Superman is a guy who came from the crypto and come to Earth, right? So he's and he became a superhero because there are other monsters or other powerful villains, right? They come here and try to kill Superman, right? That it's the same here in this movie. Okay, so in the beginning of the movie they explain that it's like a sign, right? So they put the a script about the story, right? About these really good ones, okay? And here, so Superman came to Earth, a lot blood, a lot. He get hurt, right? That, and he needs help. That's it, right? And he needs help to recover, right? So to heal his painful, okay? So his pain, and uh, and uh, and go back to go back in action. Okay, so and here they introduce a new characters, right? So new characters and also all the characters, for example, and also we have Lois Lane. Okay, so she's a journalist, reporter, right? And also we have Jimmy Olsen who works in the Daily Planet. Okay, that so Daily Planet is where Clark Kent works there, right? And also Perry White. Okay, so that's the boss of this place, right? That, and also we have some superheroes. Okay, superheroes here. So we have Superman. All right, we have this robot here. It's called number 4, number 8, number 7. I don't remember now. He helps Superman to heal, right? So there are robots there. So uh, who's help Superman with these to heal him to help him heal his pain, right? That and give some information, right? So about what's going on, that so all that stuff. Mr. Terrific, we have here. He's one of the guys that use a lot of technology, right? That here, and we have Crypto. He's the dog, right? So has the same power as Superman. And we have Gary Gardner. He's one of the Lanterns, all right? So because we know there are 3 humans to become Green Lanterns, right? Guy Gardner, Joy Stewart, and Hal Jordan. Okay, and also we have Hawk Girl, right? Hawk Woman. I don't know how to call her. I think it's Hawk Girl, right? So, and they are the group will help Superman with the missions there. Okay, and also we have villains here. Okay, that we have Lex Luthor. Okay, that is the main villain from the Superman, right? We have a Metamorpho. Metamorpho is he's a villain, but more. Uh, I think on the middle to the end of the movie, Metamorpho, this guy here, decide to help them, right? So to help the group there. And we have an engineer. This engineer here is really interested there because there's James Gunn. He is preparing one movie called The Authorities. Okay, so and this person here is one of them. So she works in the group called The Authorities. Okay, and we have this guy here, Frank Grillo, right? Frank Grillo, he plays. Remember the Rick Flag from the Suicide Squad? So he is the father of the Rick Flag. Okay, so it's just an introduction here, and also we have this villain here, Ultraman. Okay, that is really curious about these ones. Okay, but let me talk about the movie in general. Okay, so the movie here, um, there are some people they didn't like it the movie because it's so because some people are complaining that because this movie is for children, okay, that this movie is that blah 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 blah. Is that is this that man? I like it, the movie who is light, which is light, a light movie, like not so serious but heavy, some jokes, right? I like that. But for me, Superman, because I never see a Superman uh, so funny, right? I just see that Superman always takes serious. Okay, that yeah, it's the same for Batman. Batman is the same idea, right? So I never see Batman having I don't see for children Batman, right? And Superman is the same, right? But here that works. Okay, so because it's James Gunn, okay, so um, I like the Superman here, okay, but I'm not a big fan of Superman, okay. I like more Batman than Superman here, okay. But for me, there are some characters here I like, some characters I don't like here. For example, I like the characters. For example, I like this character here and that character here. I like both here. But at the same time, I think they need to explain, right, to explore more those characters here, especially these three here, right? So this one, and that one. Okay, those characters you need to explore. But I think something is missing in this movie is to explore, talk about more this character, right? About more that guy and that girl. Okay, that I didn't like this character because she there are some action scenes here is really good, but I think he needed the exploration, right? So need more exploration here. So Lois Lane, I like her here. I like the relationship between Clark Kent and Lois Lane. I like that. That's okay. But and uh, and also these characters here, right? Jimmy Olsen and this guy here. Okay, that I like it. Their acting. Okay, but when you put them in the group as a group, I don't like. Right, so it looks like they don't know how what to do. Right, that the thing is there. So like, wow, we need to help Superman. Right, there, and the thing is here, and the super villain, the villain part here, Ultraman. I thought was curious because there's one revelation here about this character uh, because this guy, the guy here, he is the clone of Superman. Okay, that so that's why he is so powerful, right? That so and but the other characters. So this character here, I thought was just okay. Okay, this guy here don't do a lot of things in this movie, just talking. So for whatever, and that person here, she's really curious, but I didn't like this character. Okay, that I think I think Lex Luthor is much better than other secondary villains, right? So much better. I like this actor here, Nicholas Holt. Okay, and I think those characters, he's a really good ones, right? I like the Superman here, okay, but it's not much better than the Henry Cavill. That for me, the best Superman, the all time for me is Christopher Reeves. Okay, none of these actors, right? That guy here, Henry Cavill, or other guys that is much better than Christopher Reeves. Nobody can nobody can defeat the Christopher Reeves as a Superman. Okay, but the movie itself, that I like the action scenes here. I like there are some good jokes here, but there are some jokes is so ridiculous. Okay, and but speaking of the actual scenes here, sometimes in these actual scenes here, they and by the way, this crypto, I love it much better than this one's guy here. I think I like more I like more crypto than the Superman, right? So that's it. So, and there's and go back to the actual scenes here. In some parts of the actual scenes here, James Gunn he loves put some songs right there. So there is. I just like it when they put the song, the theme of Superman. That's it. Okay, it's really interesting. Okay, but a little different from the John Williams, right? A little different that, right? They just change a little bit the song, okay? But the same way, yeah, the same way is really interested at, okay? But but there are some parts of the scenes here, the actual scenes. They put the songs. There's no connection what's going on there. Okay, so I thought it was like whatever, right? That I don't know why they put this because, for example, Guardians of the Galaxy that works. You can put any songs from the 1980s, all right, 1990s. You can put any songs, okay. But these ones here, I don't know why they put that songs. They they don't have connection. What's going on there? The lyrics of the songs that they don't explain what's going on there in this fight, right? So for me, it was a little dis dispensable, right? So dispensable to put that song. So I could you could put other songs, right? Like I don't know, Ramones or Guns N' Roses. I don't know, but you put some songs. Some people they don't know about that song. They don't know that songs you put there, and and after that, there's no connection. Okay. So the negative things about is the songs. There are some songs they have no they don't have connection here, but there are some in the other side. There's the songs of Superman, the theme songs, right? From Superman is really good here. Action scenes is really good. Okay, so action scenes there. But there are some jokes they are ridiculous. Some jokes are good. Um, some characters I like it, some characters I didn't like it. So that is a mix. But and I when I get out of the movie, get out of the cinema there, I was thought like I don't know if I like it or I don't. I didn't like the movie, right? Because it was really confused. Okay, that so. And for me, Superman is one movie that so I don't know if I like the movie, right? So that makes me think about that. So, and I was a little confused, right? So, but it's pretty fun. Okay, that movie pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I like that, right? And the thing is, for me, it's just okay movie, right? It's not terrible, not the best movie this year, but it's a good movie. My rate for Superman, I will give it 7. Okay, it's not so terrible. That is not that fantastic. So I prefer Guardian of Galaxy than these ones here. I prefer. Okay, that, I don't know you guys that. Okay, but that's just my opinion, right? So and some people are complaining that it's for more children than for adults, and some people said yes it's for children, right? Because if you look at the age, right? So they put like 14, right? So 14, 16, I don't know, right? Yeah, plus 16 or plus 14, I don't know. So that's the things and the part when we have a drama, right? So it's a little weak, the drama here. Okay, it's a little weak there. So 7 out of 10. Okay, I think is enough. This rate. Okay, but what about your what about your opinion about Superman? If you watched it, if you watched it, if you watched this movie here, what's your opinion? Put here in the comments below. Okay, and if you like this video here, leave a like, subscribe. Okay, share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here. My goal here is to have 500 subscribers, and so I'm not asked too much. So ask them subscribe here. Okay, my goal here is to have 500 subscribers, and and that's it. Okay, so I see you on the next video. Okay, so see you. Take care.